And welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. And we are continuing Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts, as you can see in the corner. So, I need to find material in the Royal Wing to blackmail Gaspard, or find material in the Royal Wing to blackmail Briala. The problem is, I think that they're both being played. I don't think that either one of them... I don't think that either one of them is necessarily to blame here. So I'm going to wander around again, because it seems that...
When my third husband, Pierre, lost his life to Rosalie. Run along, Inquisitor.
Well, you're an asshole. But it seems like, I gotta give stuff to... But I keep finding all these clues and stuff as I'm running along that weren't there before, so... I don't know if they just unlocked or what.
So many crimes of fashion.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Excellent.
Okay. Alright, my court approval went up. I don't know how. I guess just being seen. But man, it did take a dive before.
Is there something we may do for you?
We are here to assist.
We will speak to the Empress on your behalf.
I made a fascinating discovery. An elven locket in the Empress's vault.
Oh dear.
That is very interesting.
I'll get Her Majesty.
Inquisitor, I regret that we did not have time to speak earlier. No doubt you have questions about many things.
Yeah.
I found an elven locket sealed in the palace vault. You must have considered it quite valuable.
It was... sentimental. I don't know why I kept it. It was a foolish thing to do.
Maybe you kept it because you still care for Briala.
I do. It is not wise, but we cannot always be wise. Thank you for coming tonight, Inquisitor. I have business to attend, but I hope we will speak again.
Okay. You're welcome. Although I guess there's nothing really, there's nothing for her to thank me for, since I kind of just went into her vault and like, oh, while I snuck around in your vault, I found something that belongs to you. There's nothing out here. Hello?
Are all the Gnosis here? Maker, I hope not.
How to see you look out there? Got the negotiations over yet?
Good God, that was loud and scared me half to death. Yeah, see, a lot of these are just like, they weren't here before. Simple as that. Like, that coin, I swear was not there.
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
Locked from the other side.
Anyone have a report on the casualties
Alright, let's go back out here. I'm just going to be spamming this search. That's why I'm spamming it. Right as I'm saying, I'm going to spam this thing. While I'm running around because I'm trying to figure out everything. Trying to find all little hidden secrets. And we just stumbled into something here. Wasn't even intending to do that. I thought I was just running into a room to look around. Couldn't remember if that led to a cutscene or if it needed this to go to another section of the map, and that's why we have this loading screen. What am I going to be in for combat again? It's possible, right? Alright, everyone else is armed. So we may not have to be in here at all, but rather than run the risk that I missed something, I'd rather go through and just double and triple check just to make sure.
Got to be something here.
Ah, Hollis statuette.
I need to get back before I'm missed.
Ah, 100 gold laying around. That's right, I didn't go up here before. Okay. You know, it's worth going up here. How was that noise? Alright, well. This is probably something I didn't want before, right? Yeah, I didn't need that. but I'll take that. Eh. Yep, I'm gonna keep spamming this thing because I just don't know. That I know I was in before and it was nothing that I needed. Right, parallel mail, and then, yeah, I don't need that. We're in here again. I'm just lost. I'm honestly just trying to find out how to get the hell out of here. Alright, we're back in the gardens. Let's go back the way we came.
Head back to the ballroom. We'll handle this.
Alright, I'll head back to the ballroom if I can remember how. There we go. Real quick, what's down here? Anything? A lot of gold. Ooh, royal elf root. That's not bad. Maybe that's good, I don't know. I missed what that ding sound was. I have a feeling it's probably not that important. Alright. Court approval slowly dropping. Let's see what else we can investigate. I mean, obviously nothing that we need to find is out here. We did find one of those hollow statues, and we found another one of those coins. They obviously were not there, or at least I didn't walk by there before. The hollow statue I totally missed. Because I intentionally didn't go up there before, because I saw that ladder and I thought it was going to take me out of the area or start a cutscene or something, and so I just avoided it when I should have just gone in. Alright, back to the Hall of Heroes. Hello, Whispering Elf.
Leave us.
Fuck you. I don't like you guys. I don't like your attitudes.
I had no idea.
Alright, well, I got 10 more secrets to find.
Gaspar is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
Should have considered that before threatening
Yes.
to burn them all in their homes.
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal.
Oh
and
yeah,
terrible.
I'm talking to you.
And sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Okay, bye.
Another time, my lord.
So long. Who are you?
Good evening, Inquisitor.
Good evening. Haven't been out here in a while. Hi.
Did you need something?
My apologies. I didn't mean to bother you. Gentlemen.
Inquisitor.
Did I hear correctly? If you're interested in bringing the Templars to heel, you may have found an ally.
If that's true, I would welcome an alliance with the Inquisition. I will get in touch with your Lady Nightingale. I have assets that might benefit your cause.
Gentlemen.
Ooh, agent acquired.
What is Lady Pentecost wearing? What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
Alright, so that's
Is it true the Inquisitor was
about
able to
half of the
make
coins in
that?
there now.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspar will ruin us all.
Hey! The door's open to us now. Okay, we don't need that. What's
I need to
down
get back
here?
before I'm missed.
Yeah, I know. We'll get back, don't worry. We're down here now.
Inquisitor.
Is there something you need?
You haven't seen anything unusual tonight, have you?
Nothing could be more peculiar than Gaspar and Selene dancing together.
Now that you mention it, the royal wing is sealed, and no one knows why.
A great pity. The garden in that part of the palace is exquisite.
Perhaps you could tell me about the Council of Heralds. What is its purpose?
Of course, my lord. The Council of Heralds exists to oversee the inheritance and creation of new titles of nobility.
Titles outside the royal family are not recognized at court, but they remain part of ancient estates. In the event that there is no clear inheritor to an estate, it falls to us to decide the case.
Okay.
Another time, perhaps.
Yeah. Now, do we stumble across anything else? Other than plants. Loud-ass bird. There was something right over there, I saw it.
I should look around.
You should look around, and you're gonna look around. Ooh. Ooh, so we're finding some good stuff right here. Another coin. That was definitely worth coming out here.
And it walks on 3 legs at tea time. But
Hello.
if I take the fox across with a second ring... No, that won't work.
Stick with it. You'll figure it out.
More theater stuff, which I really can't be bothered reading right now. Not so great. I could sell it though. Okay.
So, there's 3 stacks of silver rings, and you have to move all the rings from the first to the third, and you can only place a ring atop another that's 1 size larger.
You're never going to get it.
But if I take the fox across with a second ring, no, that won't work.
Stick with it. You'll figure it out.
And I totally didn't mean to hit the X button right next to you. Okay, so that's it down here.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valoyo.
Let's see if there's anything I have not looked in yet. I've been in here, correct? This is the Grand Library. Maybe I haven't. In fact, I don't think I've been through all of this. What's in here? Nothing I need. Only 9 more. Damn it, I can't get in there. That's when I need Sarah with me. I need my Sarah. Okay, that's a whole lot of stuff about kids. I just hope that the last few things that I really need, you know, like for the these secrets, I hope they're not behind these doors that I'm finding that are locked. Yeah, that I need a rogue to enter, because that's gonna kind of screw me over. Oh. More theater stuff. Hello. I'm just opening all the doors. Oh, this is you again.
Your investments seem to be paying off. War encourages armies to borrow coin. No one wants to lose their country because they were afraid of interest rates.
Okay, hold on. Let's go back up here. Because I remember this was an area I could not get in before. This is the Grand Library. This is the upper level, looking down to an area I've been in. Alright, so I still have to go into the Royal Wing, which is up here.
Interesting.
What's
Good to know.
Right. 6 more things, and I'll have figured it out a lot. Now we're going into the Royal Wing. Let's see what we find. Oh, look, all of us. Not a good sign. Oi! Hiccups. And everyone else is all set, right? Very good. Five more things.
Room after room, and for what? Ruffle storage? Real useful.
Oh, I think there's more to it than that, Sarah. I think we all know that. Look. More bodies.
Hello? Is anyone there? Somebody. Anybody?
Okay, can't open that door. Damn! Don't fuck with me.
Thank you.
Are you all right?
I don't think I'm hurt. No one's supposed to be here. Brianna said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted her.
Briala told you to come to this wing of the palace.
Not personally. The ambassador can't be seen talking to the servants. We get coded messages at certain locations, but the order came from her. She's been watching the Grand Duke all night. No surprise she wanted someone to search his sister's room.
Is there anyone else who knows the code and the drop location who could have written those orders?
I don't know. Any of us could do it, but... No. No one else would send me here. It had to be Briala.
Not necessarily.
So this room belongs to Grand Duchess Florianne?
It used to. This had been her private room in Halam Shiral since she was a child. But this part of the palace was damaged, and the royal family moved to the guest wing.
What were you trying to find in Florianne's old room?
The message didn't say. I should have known it was a setup.
This wing is sealed. How did you get in here?
Easy. The door was unlocked. One of the others probably handled it.
No, it was unlocked because otherwise how the hell did we get in here?
It takes great courage to come to the royal wing unarmed.
It's not courage to blindly follow Briala's orders into a trap. I knew her. Before. When she was Celine's pet. Now she wants to play revolution, but I remember. She was sleeping with the Empress who purged our alienage.
She probably did send you to your death.
If the Inquisition will protect me, I'll tell you everything I know about our ambassador.
Knew it. I did. And I bet the hate's made it feel real good.
Go to the ballroom. Find Commander Cullen. He'll keep you safe.
Thank you. Make her protect you, Inquisitor.
Don't get killed by any other bad guys on the way. Alright, here's another Hala statue. Might be able to open that door out there now. Okay, before we go in that door, let's see if we can open this one now. Nope. Oh, I need 3 more. Okay. I mean 2 more. Wait. Oh, that's... Oh, what? Look out, look out. Did I look in this one? I did not. I don't need that. That would at least sell for quite a bit. Did that go ding because it was a rare weapon, a rare item.
What's this then? Swapping all the gold leaf with diamonds, I bet.
Okay, just to make sure that we have no doubts about what rooms. The fuck was that?
You painted Orlesian assholes! When I get out of this, I'll butcher you like the pig you...
Ooh.
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. Look at you. No one could expect a common mage to grasp even the simplest intrigue. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so tired of your meddling. Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Well, we know he wants chaos.
You're Orlesian royalty. Why would you help Corypheus attack your empire?
You think so small, Inquisitor. Why settle for an empire when Corypheus will remake the entire world? I admit, I will relish the look on Gaspar's face when he realizes I've outplayed him. He always was a sore loser.
Why kill the Empress? What does Corypheus want to achieve?
Celine's death is a stepping stone on the path to a better world. Corypheus will enter the Black City and claim the godhood waiting for him. We will cast down your useless maker and usher in a united world, guided by the hand of an attentive god.
Don't you like when villains just like to tell you everything you ask?
What exactly is in this for you?
The world, of course. I'll deliver the entire south of Thedas, and Corypheus will save me. When he has ascended to godhood, I will rule all Thedas in his name.
You don't have to go through with this, Florian. There's still time to turn back.
Oh, my dear Inquisitor, you are so naive. In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine myself. All I need is to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball, Inquisitor. They'll be talking of it for years. Kill him, and bring me his marked hand. It will make a fine gift for the Master.
You don't fuck with the Inquisitor. These people are idiots. No better. Ah, I almost had it. Not exactly the longest fight.
And just his tits, what was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
Not anymore.
Good eye. Those were definitely demons.
Maker bless me. Demons? How could there be demons in the fucking Winter Palace? I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed me to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
Duke Gaspard lured you out here.
Well, his sister. But it had to come from him, didn't it?
Nope.
But all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
Your accent sounds Ferelden. I thought you were one of Gaspard's mercenaries.
Born and raised in Denerim. Seems like I should have stayed there. The Duke wanted to move on the palace tonight, but he didn't have enough fancy chevaliers. So he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais. Stinking punsy cheesemongers.
He's going to attack tonight. What about the peace talks?
Nobles don't give a shit about honor and conduct unless it suits them. He'll do what it takes to claim the throne.
Impressively ruthless of Gaspard, if predictable.
We're after one assassin, right? Should the rest just queue up?
You saved my life. I owe you. And Gaspard still hasn't paid me. You want me to talk to the Empress or the court or sing a blasted song in a chantry? I'll do it.
Very weak dagger compared to the stuff that Cole already has. Hold on. I don't want to go to the main level yet. Make sure that we've thoroughly explored what we can up here. There's another door I can go in. Except it locks from the other side, so never mind. What do we got here? I can sell it. Door over here. Nothing open. Shout. All right. Down the steps. Oh, look at you guys. Alright, everybody chill out. I think they're dead. The interior of this palace is a mess. It's an absolute mess. Alright, hold on before we go over there. What's in here? More theater stuff. There's nothing here, huh? Huh. Find a way into one of the 2 locked rooms. Very interesting. So that one... Okay, so I only have 5. I mean, I only have 1, but I need 5 to get in there. Alright. Here's the kitchens. It's where we cook our food. Oh, we're fine. We've been whooping ass and not taking any damage, which is pretty outstanding. Forgetting we don't circle out. I gotta pay attention to the court approval. It's dropped now to 24, which is still okay. That goes to the grand ballroom. Okay, we're not finding anything else. We'll return to the grand ballroom momentarily as soon as we've made sure that we've discovered everything that there is to discover. Apparently we have. Okay.
Is it true the Inquisitor was handed out of the Fae by...
Please don't ask that question anymore.
Thank the Maker you're back. The Empress will begin her speech. What should we do?
Yeah, we're saving her life. That's essentially that was the whole point of coming here. And as I said, I'm still playing it the way I think this character would be, and I don't think he's going to allow someone to die.
The Grand Duchess is the assassin. Don't let her anywhere near the Empress.
Duchess? At once, Inquisitor.
Let all gathered attend. Her Imperial Majesty will now address the court.
Lords and ladies, as a nation, we mourn our sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, friends and lovers claimed by war. The sky is torn open, our divine is dead, and many fear the end of all things comes upon us. Orlais must stand as a bastion, a bulwark behind which all Thedas may take shelter. So has it stood for 1,000 years. So shall it ever stand. This would not have been possible without the efforts of many. Dear cousin, please step forward.
Grand Duchess, stand down.
Ooh. She's a tricksy one, she is.
Now! For Corypheus, kill them all!
Your guards suck.
Come in, protect the people! Yes, Inquisitor.
This is the fight that sucks. This is the one that sucks. Alright. I knew there was an outdoor garden fight. That's a massive pain in the ass. It might not be that bad right now. I remember the first time I played this, I was at the lowest level that it recommended you be here, and it was a mother to try to get through. She just like beat the shit out of me. I love her outfit here though.
Beaten at every turn. You've taken the moment of my victory and left me in disgrace.
That's me.
And now you've chased a defenseless woman into the garden. Are you proud of yourself?
You were about to murder the Empress. We both know you're not defenseless.
True. Even you couldn't fall for my helpless damsel act twice.
Yeah, how quick
The night
do you
is
have to
still
be to
young.
dodge that?
All I need to recover is to kill you, Inquisitor. So good of you to attend my soirée.
Time to die, bitch. Oh, I saw you. I'm attacking nobody. I know she's right over here.
Leaving so soon, Your Grace? He's up on the wall! Eyes open! Could be anyone!
Ow. Sucked.
On the walls again! Starting to feel...
Get off of me.
Someone help!
Yeah, this is where it gets tough. We've got so many of her personal guards in this mess. What? No, it's not what I wanted to do. No, that jacked you up. Kiss my ass. Alright, so that was way easier than the first time I did this. I don't need that. I'll take that. Take it, I guess. Bow's not that great unless I can really hook it up, but pretty sure it's garbage compared to what I'm already using. It. Before we go in, do we have enough hollow statues to open this now? Indeed. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's what was locked up in here. Lame. Alright, hold on. What is... Unlock the eastern storage. I did, so why didn't it come off? Nope. Yeah, it says unlock the eastern storage, and that's exactly what I just did. But for some reason, it doesn't want to acknowledge the fact that I unlocked the stinking thing. Do I need to take this crap? Is that it? I'll take it. Need it. Yeah, that didn't do it either. Yeah, well, whatever. Let's go up the other steps. Actually, let's just go on down this way first. Aha.
Got to be something here.
More secrets. Another coin. Good thing we got more secrets now that we already know. We already know all the backstory of what's happening here. Although we still haven't determined if Gaspard is really in on this, or if he was being painted to make look to look like the guy who orchestrated things. But I don't think he was. I think he was being made to be a scapegoat. Same thing with Briala. They were both expected to take the fall. One or the other. They wanted us to go against somebody. Okay, where the hell's the orange cat? Where'd he go? There's one cat missing. He's usually the troublemaker. And I'm not talking about the game. Literally in the room I'm in,
Your
one of my
sister
mother's
attempted
cats.
regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, or that you're trying so hard to play innocent and failing.
Enough! We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
So either way, we're going against Gaspard. So we either straight up screw him over by proving that, you know, that he has done things against the Empress, or we support Briala, which is the better thing to do because then we can get all the elven spies.
I wouldn't have caught Florian in time without Briala's help.
You were working together?
Of course.
Thanks to Briala, Gaspard's mercenary captain will testify that he hired men to infiltrate the palace.
Hired thugs? I didn't expect you to stoop so low, cousin.
Don't be naive, Celine. The only difference between a mercenary and a common soldier is a uniform.
Keep talking, Gaspard. Eventually, you'll convince somebody.
He also murdered a Council of Heralds emissary. I found the body and his knife in the servants' quarters.
I have done no such thing.
And of course, he made death threats to the Council of Heralds. Briala found all of this out for your sake, Celine.
In light of overwhelming evidence, we have no choice but to declare you an enemy of the Empire. You are hereby sentenced to death.
Jeez, he is fucked. Well, he's executed no matter what, so...
I think Ambassador Briala deserves some reward for uncovering all this.
For this service to the Empire, Briala, your previous treachery will be pardoned. But you will have to live in exile.
You're too kind.
Thank you, Inquisitor, for all your efforts tonight. I owe you my life. And Orlais owes you its future.
I can't remember if that's how it went down the first time I played this.
You have done a service for the Empire never to be forgotten, my friend. This piece is your doing. You truly are the instrument of Andraste. Orlais will never forget your part in this. Nor will I. Lords and ladies of the court, the civil war which has plagued us is at an end. The Orlesian Empire is whole again. Those who drove us into war for selfish gain have been dealt with as traitors. Gaspard de Chalon is guilty of treason. He is no longer our cousin and shall never again hold title or land in Orlais. We have lost enough. No more! Now, we can move forward to healing and restoration. In our hour of need, The Inquisition has faced these dangers beside us. It is the honor of Orlais to stand with Andraste's herald to end this crisis. And in ages to come, our children and grandchildren can say that we left them a brighter world. Will you address the court, my friend?
Ending the war was the first step. A final goal must be peace for all Thedas.
Well said, Inquisitor. We of the court must use our resources. Not every battle is won on the field, but that is tomorrow. Tonight, feast, my friends. Enjoy our victory. There will be many more to come.
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present to hear them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? 'Tis most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
Everyone suddenly wants to talk to me. You, at least, I'm glad to see.
Then I have happy news, as you shall be seeing a great deal more of me.
All right.
By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
I had no idea you were interested in joining the Inquisition.
The assignment has been given to me, regardless of my personal interest. Celine knows you face an opponent who wields great magical power, which is far more important than her own curiosity. You will require my knowledge if you are to defeat such magic. Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais and to myself. Thus, I am not opposed to the appointment.
Well, the only thing I see is Doe. It says, yo, I love this game. And so do I. This is the second time I've played the game, but it's been years. So a lot of the story I don't remember. But this game's incredible. I love it. I know all about Morrigan, but let's just pretend we don't, because my character doesn't.
What skills do you have that would benefit us?
I have knowledge which falls beyond the realm of most mages. I suspect this is also true of Corypheus, thus it behooves you to add to your arcane arsenal, yes? Mundane knowledge will not bring the rift in the sky to a close, after all.
When you say knowledge beyond the realm of most mages, do you mean blood magic?
I know many obscure, forgotten, and forbidden arts. Some of it you might consider blood magic, yes? Should thought of that frighten you, allow me to offer reassurance. Knowledge alone does no harm. What I possess, I place at your disposal, to make use of or ignore as you desire.
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
A most gracious response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
Is everything all right? You look troubled.
Well, considering the way that the entire evening went.
I wish I could have done something to save Gaspard. He didn't need to die.
It was regrettable, but he made his choice when he declared his war. His death was his own doing, not yours. Is there anything I can do? Can I get you anything? A drink, perhaps?
Would you care to dance with me, Lady Josephine?
I was hoping you'd ask, my lord.
Oh, damn! Getting a little romance going with Josephine. Which I think is funny because she's pretty awkward, and so is my character. So they kind of match. I don't know how far you can romance her, though. And I never bothered to look up that information. I'm just playing it by the seat of my pants just to see if she can be romanced. But so far, so good, I guess. Okay, black screen. Let's move on, please. Loading, loading. There we go.
The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Make us mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lord Inquisitor. Please, may I have a word with you?
It's always something.
How may I assist you, revered mother?
With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Yeah, they're kind of important.
Why do you need Liliana and Cassandra?
They were Her Holiness's most trusted advisors. They represent her legacy, her hopes for peace in Thedas. They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow as no candidate from the clergy has been able to.
You must think very well of them to suggest such a thing.
Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra were Justinia's most trusted friends and advisors. Our late divine is still held in high esteem. To honor her, the Grand Clerics might support one of them as successor.
How long does the Chantry need them?
Several months, at least. If one of them is crowned divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
These aren't just any 2 people. They're key members of the Inquisition.
For the sake of Thedas, we must ask you to make this sacrifice.
This will have to be settled later. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us, revered mother.
Don't you give me that dirty look.
Don't let them detract from your victory at Alam Shiral. The support of the Empire should make our search for the Grey Wardens easier. Varric is eager to help his friend Hawk.
Indeed. I acquired the Mask of Valmont. And what is that? Ah, because of barrier damage bonus. That's not too bad, but I can't really use it. Although someone probably could. Look at that ridiculous looking thing. No wonder I'm not wearing it. Ah, so it'll be different between a male and female. Barrier damage bonus, huh? Sounds more like something that a mage would be using. Nah, just not as good. Wow, that's way better than what he's got. Okay, so this kind of stuff I can do all this offline. So let's not worry about our inventory and all of that good stuff. Okay, unnecessary sounds. Good lord. News from Thetis. Empress Selene unconquered. Empress Selene has proven beyond doubt that she is the rightful ruler of Orlais. The usurper, Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalons, met his downfall in Halam Sharal, heralding the end to the War of the Lions. With Gaspard defeated, the Empress's reign will continue unchallenged as she carries Orlais into a golden age. All hail Selene, long may she reign. Crier Belinus. And then the rest is about Haven being destroyed, which we've read before. So first, yep, there's guards over by my throne.
Now this is a hall worthy of the Inquisition.
Why is it? Did they? It's been built up since last time we were here. Yeah, it sure has. Well then. Let's do some judging, shall we?
First, this wasn't my idea. It is an issue born of titles and heir apparency and... Halam Shiral is having difficulty freeing trade routes formerly controlled by Duchess Florian. Had she been tried, her assets would be forfeit and considerable bureaucracy avoided. So they ask that we judge her.
But she's dead.
Are you serious? I did my part. She's dead.
That was the time allotted for rebuttal. Her crimes negated any claim to... Forgive me, there is an odor.
Community service.
Grand Duchess Florian de Chalon, guilty. Your claims are forfeit. I assume, Josephine, this is enough.
Quite, Inquisitor. And again, my apologies.
So she's in a box. Yeah, that was the end of that for her. So yeah, everything seems a little more built up here. Let's go in here, we'll talk to Josephine. And then we'll go to the war table. And that'll be
How
it.
bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The last time I was at Alam Shiral was Countess Letienne's wedding. There were a dozen affairs, 5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port. But until the Duchess was en masse, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
The nobility needed a shock. Corypheus played them all for fools.
I agree completely. The game's become increasingly insular in the past few years. Corypheus skillfully took advantage. It's disturbing so few people in the Orlesian court were aware of the Duchess's machinations.
The Empress realized she was in danger.
She's always in danger. Those loyal to her should have practiced more vigilance. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
What is that symbol? All I know is I'm going to keep romancing her.
My favorite moment of the evening is still our waltz in the garden.
I could have danced with you for hours. We must do it again sometime.
Yeah! Yeah! The awkward bald man. Doing well with the ladies. Well, lady. His only other modicum of success is a dwarf. Investigate Hunter Fell. Letter to Liliana with information on the Bard. I have heard only rumors, I fear, but it is said that her most intriguing aspect is her voice. It is of a unique quality, different from most Rhalesian bards, who are human or elven. So we can continue this investigation. College of Magi. A favor returned. Continue investigating, so continue it. An excerpt from a Ben Hasrath information report. We still have neither race nor background information on the Venatori agent in Hunter Fell. The Bells are effectively nobility in the city. Any information about them is protected. We have confirmed that the Tal
I have requests for information on your lineage from a few
that was loud.
interested parties at the Winter Palace.
Okay.
Andraste preserve me. Feel free to use those requests as kindling.
No, I shall take them. I want to know who pines for our commander. We can use this to our advantage.
I am not bait.
Hush. Just look pretty.
We have confirmed that the Talva Shoth, whatever else she may be, is not a mage. Whether she is or was one of Duke Thias' lovers, she now appears to be in a relationship with the smuggler. Okay, Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
Take care of that. What else do we have? That Watcher in the Wings. And now's when a whole bunch of things open up. Aid those impacted by the Civil War. Favor returned. Ambassador Montaliet, it was lovely to see you at the Winter Palace. Your presence in our court is like the emergence of the first lilies in spring. In the spirit of friendship, I am offering the Inquisition a unique opportunity. You may be aware that King Wilhelm of the Anderfels is about to celebrate the third birthday of his only son, Prince Baldwin. The festivities will be quite lavish, and representatives from nearly every court in Thedas will be bringing gifts. Wilhelm is an exceedingly pious man, even for an Ander. A gift from the Herald of Andraste delivered to the party could earn the undying approbation of the Anderfels. With regards, Celine Valmont.
Inquisitor?
Yep. Let's do it. We got one more that we can send. What else do we have? That's something that needs to be opened. That's just that. That's the Elven Ruins. Capitalize on alliance with Fairbanks. Let's do that. I've been told that the Council of Heralds has reviewed the evidence and now recognizes Évariste Lamarck, known to us till now as Fairbanks, as the sole heir of Lord Giroux Lamarck. All holdings and châteaux retained by the Lamarck noble house have now reverted to the ownership of Lord Évariste Lamarck. I smell an opportunity. Josephine. Alright, Let's do it.
To work?
To work. And that'll do it for the war table. So the aforementioned orange cat that I had been talking about has just made his appearance and was trying to knock the microphone away from my face. You are a naughty animal. So many doors to open. Okay. We're gonna end this in a couple minutes. Let's very quickly. Let's have a couple of conversations if we can with our friends.
Inquisitor.
What's been going on?
They've done a lot with this place. I'm impressed.
Okay.
I have to go.
Nothing new. Shaboom.
I wonder who knows pain has tried the game. It's one who lacks a certain wherewithal. For he knows well a pain with paltry gain. The fool.
Your worship.
We'll talk later.
What is where's the exclamation mark? Ah, that's probably for the new... That is a stable, right? Nope, it's not the stablemate. Stablemate, stable master. Alright, hold on, let's talk to the bard first.
Your worship graces me with blessed eyes.
Okay.
That's all that came.
Inquisitor.
Sorry.
What's the current mood?
Thick with 3 of the 4 humors.
What's the word out there?
Well, they once wore, now talks, now fashionable hats. Now they've seen something shiny.
As you were.
Inquisitor.
Hello, cat. How are you? The cat with the biggest bushy tail I've ever seen in my life.
When the champion was there.
I visited the Sabre clan. They'd lost their Halab.
Good work out there, boss. Those blighted nugs won't infect anything now. Shade, thanks for joining in on that escort for Lady Montilier.
Whatever.
She's great, right? Training hard, Inquisitor. You have the best people, and we're gonna help.
Alright.
Inquisitor.
Sutherland. It's our buddy.
Of course.
Thank you.
Stop licking my phone, weirdo. This cat is licking my phone.
Thank you. Thank you.
I didn't understand the Grand Ball. It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
Orlesian nobles see politics as a great competition.
Yes, but none of them ever win.
I've heard about some oddities here in the keep. Was that you?
Yes, maybe. What was it?
Can I assume you're responsible for the turnips that have shown up in the fireplaces?
They don't smell the same raw.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
The servants are having trouble remembering some odd events. Someone is leaving peeled plums on the windowsill. It's attracting flies.
Spiders need to eat.
And healers need something to treat infected wounds, like spider webs.
The plums are already dead. They don't mind helping.
Someone found a barrel full of misplaced daggers. Was that you?
They were safer there.
No, I'm not gonna tell him to stop doing it.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
I hear you've been busy. Someone stole an entire cheese wheel.
Mice like cheese.
Do mice also like bowls of crushed mint?
That was for the cats.
So the cheese lures the mice, and the mice lure the cats. And then they smell the mint.
Mint makes the cats dance and play.
Then the cook laughs at the cats instead of yelling at the scullery maids.
Kitchen fires are hot, like when Haven burned. The old cook lies under rocks, his head is in pieces. She needs to make it all work, so nothing will burn again. But if she laughs, she forgets for a while.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
Okay. Took a random book. And that's one of the reasons why Cole is great, because he's got his own way of looking at things. Really? They couldn't fix this room up at all? Is Cullen further over? That's where Cullen is. Yeah, just a little further up. Quite the collection of dudes. Having fun standing on probably the least stable part of the floor. Hello, Cullen. Let's talk.
Gloat all you like. I have this one. Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you. Why do I even... Inquisitor. Leaving, are you? Does this mean I win?
Please don't stop on my account.
All right. Your move. You need to come to terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better.
Really? Because I just won. I feel fine.
Don't get smug. There will be no living with you.
I should return to my duties as well. Unless you would care for a game.
Sure.
Prepare the board, Commander.
I don't know what game we're playing, but
this with
okay.
my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time. My brother and I practiced together for weeks. Oh, the look on her face the day I finally won. Between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. I wonder if she still plays.
You have siblings?
2 sisters and a brother.
Where are they now?
They moved to South Reach after the Blight. I do not write to them as often as I should. Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna play fair.
All right, let's see what you've got.
This may be the longest we've gone without discussing the Inquisition, or related matters. To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
We've been through enough to drop the formalities and simply talk.
I suppose we have. I believe this one is yours. Well played.
See, I don't think there was anything to gain by cheating or just letting him win. I think that would probably lower his opinion. A letter. Dear Mia, I'm still alive. Your loving brother Cullen. Honestly, is it so difficult? We thought you were dead. Again. If the Inquisition was not on everyone's lips, we would never have heard that their fine commander survived Haven. We've been hearing strange things about the Templars lately, and I am not sorry you left them. I thought your resignation was implied when you joined the Inquisition, but you meant something more, didn't you? It's a fool's errand asking you to stay safe, but please try. Your loving sister, see how easy this is? Mia. Alright. Oh, there you go. What was up there? Was there anything up there? Whoa. This is the wrong camera angle. That wooden owl is awesome looking. Oh, so there's scattered books all over the place. Shaboom.
Not now, sister.
I know what you mean to do. It won't help.
My father drowned there. Who are you to tell me what will make me feel better? I'll find him. I'll find the mayor and I'll...
Decide your actions before you go. In the moment, there's only before and too late.
Who's saying that? Random store. Well, look, we got a Draculisk. We got 2 Draculisks.
That'll do fine.
Look at that thing. Good lord.
Feels good to be back at work, Inquisition. And lucky you have me. Mountain air like this, not healthy for many animals. But I'll make do with your little fortress.
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Oversupplied. Never thought a mountain pass could seem like luxury.
Are your wife and daughter doing well?
Elena's minding the farms. Sienna's still running her full races. Wouldn't be fair to drag them up here. I miss them. But someone has to save the world.
Farewell.
Make her be with you.
Guess we'll talk to Blackwall, see if he has anything new to say.
The war in Olay has claimed too many lives. I pray that it's over for good.
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
That's enough.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
It's kind of an odd way to say goodbye. Like, you're in charge, so it's like, yeah, you don't have to be a dick about it. The stable boy's letters. A personal letter written in a halting, simple hand. Mather. We're up in the mountains now. Frostbacks, like you told stories about. It's safe because the Herald is leading, and he's everything they say he is. Praise Adraste. I can make a difference. Tell Father I'm sorry about the fields. I hope Uncle Silas helped. I wanted to be there, but this matters. It really matters. Love and respect, your son Desmond. Okay, so clearly that's a little kid. I can still read it. Okay. Usually that option goes away after you read it. Alright. It's full. Clunk. Anything interesting to talk about now?
No time. Working.
I guess not. Good lord.
Inquisitor.
How are you doing? Good business.
In this gilded fortress? How could we not be?
Skyhold needs a healthy flow of goods. How can I help?
One of the major hubs is freed. Continue on this path, and you're on your way.
We'll speak another time.
Certainly, Lord Inquisitor.
Blessings upon us all.
Yep. This is already better than what they had.
Have you heard of the new procedures coming out of Orlais? A hole drilled into the skull will cure most ailments. Imagine not to be dependent on magic.
That sounds like a bad idea. Okay, and these are the ones. Yeah, I don't need to talk to them quite yet. I actually got to start on that collecting things in order to do the Knight Enchanter bit.
Just handed some intelligence to the spy master.
It's Fairbanks. See, stuff like that, I love. And it's definitely something I want to see in the next Dragon Age game whenever it gets made, is characters that you encounter, you know, throughout the game in different places, you know, like for instance, like Fairbanks, just showing up in your main hold and wandering around like this, like just so you can run into these people. Like, it's just cool, even if that's all he says. He only has like that one little line, maybe he says something else later on. But it's just cool to be like, oh my god, it's this guy, and it's that guy, it's this girl, it's that girl, you know, it's people who you've encountered throughout the game just showing up. It's pretty awesome. I'm correct, there's nothing up here, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. Actually, are there any of those books stashed around here? No. Oh, then what's this? There was one of those with 48 of them. Holy shit. There's a lot to find.
Stefan finally died. It was a blessing, really. He's been in so much pain since Haven. He was out of his mind at the end. He smiled, said he smelled his mother's turnip stew, and slipped away.
Turnip stew, huh?
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward, they will debate until...
And you think I could make them agree? I've had enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
Talk to her, your worship.
Okay.
The fun never ends in Skyhold, does it?
The Inquisitor was hilarious. That's what they'll say one day, you watch. I assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both candidates to be the next Divine. Because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. Thus, everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
How can you and Leliana be candidates? You're not even priests.
It's not without precedent. Amar III was sister to the Emperor, and Galatea a commoner. Leliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy. It would be accepted.
I think you'd make an excellent divine.
Truly? I never look good in hats. Surely it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars, this cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
I'm surprised to hear you, of all people, say that.
Oh? Am I not the same woman who declared the Inquisition against the Chantry's wishes? In all my years as a Seeker, I did what I was told. My faith demanded it. But now my faith demands something else. That I see with better eyes.
If you're concerned, then make it better.
Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step foot in a Chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
You're not the only candidate. What about Leliana?
Leliana says she wishes to follow Justinia's legacy. But she and I remember a different person. Justinia knew her fellow clerics and the people would only accept so much change. Leliana would cast it all aside and start over, I think. And that would be chaos for us all.
Your determination is admirable.
Some men would call it an unattractive trait.
I'm not those men.
Ooh.
What would you change about the Chantry?
The Circle of Magi has its place, but it needs reform. Let the mages govern themselves with our help. Let the Templars stand not as the jailers of mages, but as protectors of the innocent. We must be vigilant, but we must also be compassionate to all peoples of Thedas, human or no. That is what I would change.
So this is your new crusade?
I've agreed to nothing yet.
And if the Chantry calls on you?
Then I will do whatever I can, for as long as I can. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority.
Indeed. Oh, Cassandra just kind of zipped on backwards there.
Oh, Bells, it's you. Morris. Sir Morris, I suppose. I am serving as quartermaster for Skyhold and its arriving throngs. Stores are growing, and so long as we have fair coin to restock, you and yours will be well served.
There are problems coming out of Halam Shiral.
There are always problems from Halam Shiral. We've lost a few contracts, but more than made up for it. Although, if a few commendations were given, it might retie some severed threads. I couldn't suggest how. That is better decided at your war table, and I'm not going near that thing.
What makes you ideal for this position? It's an important one.
My family has ties to several freehold militias, as well as cousins acting as officers in Ferelden and Orlais.
And your qualifications?
My family holds treaties with 3 new money Tevinter houses, and a rare Orzuma contract with a Paragon namesake.
He doesn't get it.
And your qualifications?
To be honest, your worship, that was my question. I am the nexus of a dozen threads tied by others, designed to cast the widest and most appealing resource net. But I will rise to the occasion. Skyhold will want for nothing. I swear it.
The previous quartermaster survived Haven. Where is she?
She had views. Has views. Perfectly legitimate ones if you share them, Inquisitor. I believe it was felt that your quartermaster should be more palatable now that the Inquisition is in Orlais. She continues to serve, just not at the fore.
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
With Skyhold shining like a beacon? You name it, it's here or on the way. I've wrung out the slackers, given them what for. I think I like this job.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
Sir Morris. Bit of a goof. Letter home. Father. No, I will not come home. I know what happened to Haven. I was there. I am not afraid of death. If none of us are brave enough to stand, then all of us will fall. I am your son. If you trust nothing else, trust me. The Inquisition is our only hope. I would also like to request that you stop using such language to refer to the Inquisitor. It is not what you think. He is not trying to replace the Divine or the Chantry or become a god. I realize it's difficult for you to understand, knowing the Inquisitor is a mage after everything that's happened, but all the mages want is to live as we do, free without fear. I don't think that's too much to ask, and I do believe that the Inquisition can find a way for all of us to live in peace. If Andraste really sent the Herald, choosing a mage would be the best way to send her message of peace and love, don't you think? I just hope you'll be able to see that this is what I want and what I feel is my duty. I think Mother would be proud, and I know she would want you to be proud of me too. Your son, and dedicated Inquisition soldier, Eustace. Eustace Morris? Salmon. Pamphlet, lift your voices. Greetings, Inquisition. Oh God. I hope you are as excited for our next meeting. I certainly am. In these dark times, fellowship and song will keep us from the depths of despair. So let us lift our voices and our spirits. Here are the pieces we will be learning in the upcoming weeks. Lyrics and musical notation are available in the archives, so come prepared. And here's a whole bunch of songs. The Storm Coast Claim, Circle of Flame, The Girl in Red Crossing, The Ballad of Nuggins. Scout Harding fought hard for this one, so she will conduct. Twinkling Lucia of the Heavens, Whether You Took My Gold, or The Jolly Tavern, Arl Jason's Ride, I Shall Prevail. Although there were many votes for Andraste's Mabari, I have decided to leave it off the list, as attempts to perform it tend to leave most choir members a sobbing mess. Inquisitor Faye. P.S. I understand that some of you object to being called the Inquisition. If you can't come up with a better name, it is not your place to criticize. And no, the Hairy Heralds is not a better name. It's too funny. Inspect requisitions. Ah, look.
I hope it helps.
Oh, it'll help. Where's Sarah? Right there. Okay, so she's inside. I don't know how I missed her before. Let's try talking to her before we talk to Iron Bull.
Inquisitor. Of course.
Hello. That's right. I keep forgetting she's all. You have to go all the way around this corner here. Oh, cutscene.
One for the Empress, for Gaspar, Brianna, the Duchess, and Christopher. Right in the dangle bag.
Oh, I love it.
Well, remind me to stay on your good side.
Don't worry, you're sparkling compared to that lot. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right, so long as there's a book for the throne? A pretty one, sure. But how many lives are worth one empress's arse? Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
I don't know. You want to stop a party, I think you go earwigs.
I hate those things, with their little pinchy butts. Josephine should add that to her paper threats. You know the real lesson from all this? Never sleep with an empress. That, and Briala being an idiot, the whole thing would have gone different if that little piss-up wasn't in the middle.
That was a mistake on their part. It made everything worse.
Wrong way around, Inquisitor. It started worse. Lots of people died before there was a hole in the sky. That's who you're saving. If you get a chance, maybe remind them not to be idiots.
Aw, is that all? That is, Sarah.
I hear Vachelle was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see if my friends came through too. Got a location for a stash. Hopefully something nice for my trouble. Well, your trouble. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Be sure to bring your empty pockets.
Excellent.
Who is putting up the reward for this?
Don't know. Sometimes it's pass the hat. Sometimes it's I lifted this from Master's vault. Doesn't matter, does it? Job done. Time to get what we're owed.
Okay.
I'm ready if you are.
Always, yeah. My favorite part, this. Let's go see what friends can get us.
Well, yeah, she's going with us. And this will be it. This will be the last thing we do before I end the stream. So, who shall we take? Iron Bull. Pretty much take a crew of people that don't care if we're doing anything sketchy. I mean, I don't know exactly what this is going to entail because I don't remember this. This could be all of 5 minutes long and not really involve any fighting, but we'll see. Okay, we can do this anytime now instead of having to stare at a black screen. There we go.
Wait, this is weird.
What?
I was expecting a village or something. The people that leave me stuff don't trek out to places like this. Give me a city and I'll give you a tour, but surprise, surprise, I don't know stupid woods or ruins. What's that?
Don't hurt me. Harmond made me do it.
Quiet yourself. We're here to help.
Help? Had enough help. I complain about a fight and suddenly I'm an agent or something.
You were the one with the rumor out of Vachelle. My friend.
You're her. You're the one he's waiting for. It's her. She's here. Red Jenny.
Yep. Oh, you fools.
Hold on. I was not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved. This is a tragic misunderstanding. Let's all sheath our swords, you walk out, and we'll conduct this like business.
Don't believe this pissbag. He started it.
Where is he? You're all the way over there, and we can hear you like you're talking 2 feet away.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it? We identified the confusion, and we worked past it. I'm Lord Pelharmond. I do hope, Inquisitor, that you continue to respond to reason. After all, your choice of company is hardly virtuous.
Freaking user you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
We're the same, you and I. Well, that is overstating it. You are nothing like me. But we both need people.
You want to talk now, but Sarah is my ally. You attacked her friends.
Come now. You know how much her meddling cost me. Because apparently you were complicit. Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these red jennies. You're of noble birth, and as Inquisitor, you are more than a peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
Fuck you.
Arse biscuit.
Quite. Inquisitor, Herald, I don't want to be your enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers. If you are willing to recognize an opportunity, we could be exceptional partners.
You were up to something in Vashel, Harmond. What was it?
If you mean bettering my wealth and position, I'm always seeking that.
By getting people hurt?
Lady Shell Morveau and I were jockeying for the land south of Vashel. To claim land, you must populate it. My people encouraged hers to leave. Her people answered in kind, etc. Really, it was all terribly standard displacement until your troops seemed to change the balance. Well played.
Stop talking to him. Really, just stop it.
The servants you killed, they did nothing except talk about what was going on.
You killed my contacts. My friends.
That is entirely true.
Well, that should be that then.
You're the one who empowered them, made their complaints a threat. Perhaps you should have warned them about talking to you.
Tell the snot splash no already. Not saying again.
Fuck him. What?
Now, what was the point of that?
Mother puss bucket, friggin' bastard, shitebag, pissface. You big lop-eared son of an arsenal,
Sarah!
piece of...
Sarah!
What?
I think you're done. At this point, you're making wine.
Ugh, that makes it worse. Friends, Inquisitor. Better than his lot any day.
Yep. Screw that guy. So whereas we were willing to help Celine, we were there to save her, and she had noble intentions. This guy, he got a whole bunch of innocent people killed. Certainly didn't have a problem with it. Assumed that it would be okay because I'm of noble birth, that I wouldn't have a problem with it. If I let him go, that would have continued. I don't think I could have gotten an agent out of that if I wanted him to work for me. I don't want him to work for me. So if that was an opportunity to gain an agent, nope. Don't want it. especially because Sarah is more important to me than that guy. And Sarah's awesome, so we definitely help her out.
Hey, you. Know what? Thanks. Felt good to stomp the smile off that pisshead's face. It doesn't go bad like that often, yeah? But when it does, they deserve it.
This was very nearly a disaster. Never again.
Well, sure, you deal with shite like...
I don't want to hear it. I'm leading too many people to put up with this.
You are bloody lucky you're still on my good side. Because I'd... something.
Get out. No. And I actually, that's not what I meant to do. I was trying to look at what the options were, and I didn't mean to hit the button. And I did. Oops. We could kick her out.
I need all the help I can get. But consider this a warning.
Well, understood. Hop to and all that. If you need me, I'll be waiting for some barking arse to give me orders. So hard to get. Stupid. Everyone. Something on?
Kick her out now.
Is your network of contacts still active after what happened?
After Lord Arsehole and Vishal? Of course. He may have killed people, but that just means there's more who hate him. It's crap that he killed people, though. They were just trying to stand up a little.
We annoyed some nobles. Does that really help all that much?
It helped make a dead idiot. That's good return for time. I don't get what's so hard to understand. Your stuff works the same. Your Inquisition, I mean. Punch a bully, people like you. Do it because they asked, or let them think they asked. They like it even more. It's inspiring, even if it sometimes goes tits up and they take a hit back. You know, like Haven.
I get it, kind of. We just don't think of what you do as that kind of inspiration.
Well, we should take a good hard look at where our people come from. All the same people. At least my baddies are understandable. No kicking in the sky there.
Is Red Jenny real? Or was she always just you and your friends?
Dunno.
Don't you care?
Not if it works. I mean, Red is scary because... blood. And Jenny is... Look, nobody fears the bunch of people who do random stuff. And besides, it's easy. Nobles want a bogeyman because they need to believe normal people can't get at them. Numbers, right? It don't have to be so complicated.
So do you take turns leading or something like that?
There's nothing to lead. Put a few favors in, take a few out. Stop and you cut yourself out. Other than that, we stay out of each other's way. Probably best. Some are right.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, isn't it?
Well, I'm bummed that I pissed her off. I didn't mean to hit the... That's why I have... Oh, I could take that. Yeah, I have issues sometimes with my hands because I've busted them a few times. But the nerves in my hands will just like kind of... Like if I'm hovering my fingers over the mouse or my thumb over a button, like sometimes it'll twitch. And that's what happened right there. So as I'm looking at it, I had my thumb just over the X button and not intending to press it, but bang. I ended up hitting the thing and that sucked. Sorry, I read that whole thing already. But yeah, it's a bummer. Suck iron ball.
You know I've got no problem with Orlesians, but Halam Sharal was a mess. At least under the Qun, you don't get everyone tripping on each other's dicks while the country goes to crap.
I hate politics.
You've got a crappy job then, boss.
Got that right. Anything new from Varric?
Battling the demons of paperwork? That's a fight nobody walks away from clean.
You have no idea the number of times I've almost been killed by bills of lading. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
So what exactly am I to the people out there?
The sky tears open, demons everywhere. To ordinary folks, these are the end times. The only hope they have is you. You're the sign that somebody might hear their prayers. That maybe they're not abandoned after all. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Whatever I am to Thedas, I'm still just an ordinary person.
So, just a regular person, like anybody else. Right. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Okay. Playing Wicked Grace. Apparently not playing Wicked Grace anymore. I guess we're done.
Inquisitor.
What? Who? When? Alright. That'll do it for now, folks. I'm going to go through all of my equipment and whatnot, and yeah, I'm gonna go through all my gear, take stuff off, upgrade other things, go through all my characters and see if anybody needs ability points spent, and do all that good stuff. But I'm not gonna do it here. I'm gonna do it offline. So probably not tonight because it is late. But anyway, I'll probably be on at some point tomorrow, being Sunday. And I'll do another video, maybe 2 videos. We'll see how it goes, see what I'm up to, and not sure. But at any rate, I hope you enjoyed this video. You got to see some action, got to see some diplomacy, to see some crazy stuff. So it's kind of all over the place in this one. So anyway, until the next video, peace.